Yeah, my name is Evy Tsosie. I'm originally from Denhozo, Arizona, but my family, they live in Baby Rock. And we have a uranium mine that is about at least in a ridge, over a ridge, which is about 10 miles away or less. And why I'm here is because I was diagnosed with cancer 3 times, and 2 times it's like do traditional ceremonies that we have as Navajo. I was able to get help from them, the medicine man, to get rid of the 2 breast cancer, not at the same time, but different times, different years. And then on the 3rd time, they told me I was tested, and I was told that this time it wasn't my colon cancer. So when I got my surgery and everything done, I just feel like, I was kind of like denied, or that, they did surgery and everything, and later down the road, I was kind of like denied that it was said that that, that I didn't have cancer or whatever by the Indian Health Service. And so, and I started following this uranium thing some years back because my dad died from uranium back in 2007. He had lung cancer and whatnot, and at the time I wasn't sure what it was or where he got it and all that. And so as time went on, due to being divorced and all that, I had to support my kids. So I was going to college, and I was calling to go to work in a uranium mine in Grants, New Mexico. And so when I was working there, I wanted to be closer to my kids and my parents, and which made me move to Church Rock. And not knowing what radiation can do or what uranium would cause, the health problem we have today. And, I kind of blame that, what happened, but felt like I was being denied by the government that this is, this isn't from the radiation or something. But as I went and studied more into it, that's where, I feel like that's coming from, because we live near a uranium mine, and then worked 5 years in uranium mine and things like that. So I just kind of like back down, but I keep hearing about uranium more and more, and people are fighting for this compensation with uranium mine, or RICA. And I kind of started getting more involved and trying to see what the outcome of my cancer was caused by, and what I can do, and just see, working there, I would get compensation or not, because I still got my kids and grandkids now. And when I was first told that I had cancer, it was like to me it was like a life sentence. When do I go, or when will I be able to see what's up ahead in life? Will I able to enjoy life with my grandkids? And I'm sure some people go through this, when they're life sentence. And that's what it felt like, not knowing what a life sentence is, but it's like you're going to be gone any day. I didn't understand cancer. I didn't, how to deal with it, and knowing how much time I had left. But today, and there's only been, when I had the last colon cancer was 2021. And so I live with it today, and try to enjoy whatever I can, because I got livestock, and days I think about it and wondering if my livestocks, drink water and are they exposed in some way, but, I keep praying. I have my own prayers, and pray for them and that nothing happens, or that, that we don't continue to deal with it, And so I know my dad died from lung cancer. And so these are the things my worry is today, will I ever get, my dad used to say that, will we ever see our compensation, will we ever spend our compensation money, But yeah, he was able to get that, and that's the same thing I'm going through. Well, anything ever, will, I ever see anything out of it, or will I ever see or spend it, or, because I know I got doctor bills and all that, and they keep sending me letters to pay for this and that, I mean, it takes, just to see a doctor, it takes about 2 hours, 3 hours just to get to a nice facility, that can take care of your health, These are the things we deal with as Navajos out here on the Navajo reservation, and we don't live in cities, See, like this is the nearest town is, we probably live right in the center to Farmington, New Mexico, and Flagstaff, and Flagstaff, Arizona, and to Gallup, New Mexico. And these are the closest town. Cortez, about all the same, almost the same distance, just to get to a doctor. And I'm sure a lot of people don't realize, because when you get asked question, where'd you come from, how far did you have to drive, and I said, to be honest, it's from here, from Farmington, New Mexico, it's 2 hours. It's about 2.5 hours to get to Flagstaff, and same deal with Gallup, and it's a little bit shorter distance to Cortez, but still, it's over an hour drive, almost 2 hours. So this is what we live with here, and a lot of things, I don't understand, and I don't know. I don't talk much about this because, I don't want to scare my kids what I'm dealing with each day. Some days I'm weak. Some days people don't realize, what cancer can do to you. I mean, even taking medicine, what it can do, how you deal with it each and every day. Your body's not the same anymore. You're weak. You can't even eat what you used to. It's just not like the doctor's not saying no, but it's, what's inside you, You're eating halfway through food, and it's all of a sudden you just don't want to finish it. And your thoughts are always, what's tomorrow going to bring? Will I wake up? These are the thoughts, we go through. And I'm sure that my ex-coworkers, I wonder how they feel, and a lot of them, I hear that they had passed, and a lot of ladies I work with, we're never in the pictures. Seems like we're not. Seems like it's just mostly, based on men. And there were a lot of women, when I was working the mine, we had a woman that, went down into the mine. She was pregnant, and I always think about her, wonder how her child is and what she was, went through, and was her baby all right or anything like that. I always think about that. And so one day I says, people are talking about, Rika, where are we in the picture as female, as a mother, as a grandmothers? And so one day, talking about this, I talked to Phil Harrison, and I thought, maybe we need to hire a bus to take them down to Washington and lobby when the bill gets, and do some lobbying over there. And there are females out here that actually work in the mine. And when is that, ever going to be brought up, or are we going to ever be questioned? These are the things that I go through. And so these are my thoughts, and I'm just wondering, who do I talk to, Sometimes I think just with actually being out of the pictures, being felt like we're denied as female. And being a mother, like I said, takes a lot. Thinking, you're on a, you have a timeline